So Junel is present today, and he managed to finish this side because he only filed this side yesterday. This one in the middle, like to the 7 level, and that one's lacking 1 level, and the other one's lacking 1 level. And he done that one, and also the other side. He put rings on the columns on the other side. So he's now finishing the last level on that one. And we will continue on, hopefully towards the budget bungalow side. And the Loy is doing the mock because that's his role. 2 mix at a time. So that's the first mock that he mixed, and it's already been used up, so he's mixing another one. So that will be like until 12 o'clock because it's just 10:20 now. So they made a shade underneath here. That's why you can see it's shaded. But we will be moving this one soon again over on that side. And also they have managed to pick up the last hollow blocks because we can only put 75 pieces per pickup on the truck or on my multi-cab because it's very heavy because we're having the good quality one. And of course, there's extras. The 75 become 85. And then with all the broken ones, we can carry on or even 2 or 3 more pieces extra. So that's the advantage of picking up yourself. And also, it's very near. It's just down there where the maker of the good quality hollow blocks. Like I said, I even sit down on this hollow block. I use it as a stool, or look, you can see that Junel's even standing on it. That's the advantage of these hollow blocks that we're getting it from now. Then the one we use in the budget bungalow, that was weak hollow block, but this one, it's quite heavy. I have never seen a hollow block that I could sit down. It usually crumbles and break apart. So this is what you can see now. Both sides level up and extended now towards here. So this is what we are so far. And so when the Loy is free, he can continue digging this side. And we will be doing this side as well tomorrow. But hopefully this afternoon, the Junel will still be here. He can file more blocks where the budget bungalow side is. So this is how it looks like now. You can see that this side here is now getting closer. And if we have another 3 lots more of line, it will be nearing the boundary, which is on this pole of the bamboo here. Now if I go backward here, this is how it looks like in coordinating with the end of the boundary on this side. And now they're nearing the side of the budget bungalow. So hopefully this one here can be piled today. Even 2 lines. because this is where old Dito was stopping there on the side there. And on my village part, just letting it all dry up now. Then we will be on this side more, so we can just slowly burn it again as we go on. So we need to continue on down to the boundary to define the end, what's theirs, what's here. It stinks here because they also just pee beside their house. So it's looking good now. You can see I always have to picture this. We are now in MCQ, just a modified ECQ, so it's nothing much of a change. We still can cross borders, but it's not so much within the barangays only. You can cross barangays without having much checking, but with cities you can still not cross over. So like around here in the mountain area, the barangays, we still can cross over anyway, even if it was ECQ. So it's not much of a change, the MCQ to ECQ. Going down to my fencing project, I didn't forgot to turn on the camera this morning. I was on a rush to see if Janelle's working there, and then I didn't realize I didn't turn on the camera. So just right now, I will be able to talk to you while I'm walking down there. So I got a few more new people coming to my channel, my new viewers, my new subscribers. Thank you very much. And some of them are asking what Oldby looks like. Well, if you can mental picture Brad Pitt, and then take the polar opposite of it. That's how Oldby looks like. And I know that Oldby was quite good looking actually when I married him 23 years ago. But like they said, fine wine mellows with age. But obviously, Oldby is not a fine wine. And a few of my subscribers and viewers as well, after looking at Oldby's bar, agree with me that tiles is the way to go. Would be better than his parquet flooring. And I asked him, and he said, why do they say that? Look how people laugh and torment Christopher Columbus when he said that the world is round. And look at the Wright brothers. They could not fly if they listened to all the criticism. He said, I know I'll do it one day. Yeah, but I know he's lazy. He's not going to do it. So tile it is. And also he's keeping on about his koi carp pond. He's gonna make one. So I've arranged 4 water barrels for him to start his water filter system. So I know this is just one of his illusions. So I told him, so when your fishes will die, don't throw them away because the boys will be able to cook them. So here I am now in my fencing project. I see that Janelle is trying to make forms on the columns in between so we can move all the mixers and stuff going backward. It'll be easier for them. So he prefers that he's gonna make the in-between columns forms before as we continue on here, which is also making sense because we need to move all the things here, like the mixers, the multi-cab, the tarpaulins. So it does make sense because we still have one day tomorrow for him to file more on the sides near the budget bungalow. Anyway, it is two there because we only have two long forms, plywood, and then two or three here on the side. I don't know yet, but it's coming on along, because if that's poured, he can make a form here again tomorrow, and then we go near the budget bungalow as we go on backward. So I'll just talk about some subject while I'm walking through the village park, so you can have a different view. So you can see the beautiful view from here, from the village park. There, amazing view. So this is what they done this afternoon, is to make forms like this on the in-between columns, because they're looking at the mixer that it won't go back and forth. So while we're on this side and on that side as well, they have done 4 halves column. So when we push the mixer towards the end, you know where that pile of blocks near the mango tree, that's what we're gonna position the mixer next. We don't have to go back this way. So this is how the style of our putting the column forms. So we tie it up with tire wires and tie the tire wires in the middle of the column rebars, so it's all going to be holding tight, and it doesn't need more scaffolds or anything. And then when it's done, you just cut off the tire wires on the side. You see what I mean there? So that's how it's done. That's how we do it. And it does work. And you can see that when we take up the forms, the columns are all straightened out. So I could show you some samples of when the column forms are taken out, and that's the effect. There you can see on this side here, that's the one that they already poured. So we just take out the wires that we tied on right to the edge of it, like that one there. That's where we tied up, and you can see it's all straightened out. And then when you render it, it's all be straight on, smooth. But for this system, it uses less wood. We only have to chop the firewood. And so all the in-between columns, the halves, if you can see there, that's the half ones that we have done. It was all poured now, so we can continue on pulling the mixer down there, so we don't have to go back and forth. And so we can put the materials going towards inside the village park. And this one here, the earth will soon be leveled out slowly and be left with the gravel on top. So you can see that Junel put on the vibrator now, because he has put on 3 buckets of muck to compact it in. Gamay na lang. It's halfway through now. So, as usual, the role of the Loy is to mix the muck, and then because the machine of the mixer machine is usually he calls it his own. Nobody can touch that or mix anything on it. He has to operate it since I bought it long time ago. Pikas na. Ay nala nagpaungatay. So they mix the other one. I mean, they're doing the other one, and this one's done. Vibrated and all. So they're now on the other side, the half column one. So they just pause for mixing, so all the muck will be used up first to save all the spillage on the soil. So once it's done, then the will mix up another one again. So that's the second column that they formed. They formed 3 on this side, and then they're vibrating it as well. When they reach about 3 buckets, and they start vibrating before they pour the whole lot that it need. So vibration indeed. So they're halfway through it now. Wala. They're halfway through it now. Still vibrating it. And then they will do that on the same, on the other side, the end one. And also the half column ones across. That's the last column on this side. So it's now being vibrated, but there's like half of it is lacking. So the Loy will be mixing up another half a sack of muck. So that's why the mixer is turned on now. We'll wait for him to mix the half a sack of cement muck, and then we'll be vibrating the rest of the half column. So all in all, we used today 7 bags of cement. But as you can see, we are there for the first column that will be raised up towards the bungalow. So tomorrow, that will be all taken out, and all the things that we have here, like the mixer, will go on that way. So paving the way here for clearing out. Yeah, I was not, I said with the start of the week, I'm hoping it will reach on the end where the boundary is. It didn't happen because like yesterday, Junel was absent, and then we also filed the other side instead. So it will be all the same height, I mean level, 7 levels. So we don't have to keep on going back and forth with the mixer. So when we take that forms tomorrow, it will make it more pleasant to see. There's no more gap in between the walls, and then we can continue on filing the blocks on the bungalow side while Daloy will continue to dig on this side, ready for Monday. Because Saturday is our material buying day, like sand and gravel. So we have enough hollow blocks for now, and then we'll just wait until it's all used up before we buy another lot again. So this is what we are. Thursday, July 16. So we'll just be mixing half a sack right now, just to fill up half of this wall on the end. Then we'll turn on the vibrator when the muck's there. It's already now been here to vibrate everything. So you can see there we're vibrating the other side now. After all this side here, there's 3 long columns here. I mean deeper columns than that one. That's only half a column. So we're vibrating it now on the other side. So we'll be transferring the vibrator on the other side though. Although they vibrated it when they were pouring it a while ago, because there's still extra like 3 shovels of muck. That's why they're trying to put it in by vibrating it much on the other side. See what I mean? That's what the purpose of re-vibrating it.